Welcome to How to Begin the Character Process. I've given you some advice on beginning processes of creating a story. No, not really. Now, part of that process includes creating a character. Your characters will surprise you, even if you think you know them, because hey, you created them. They will fuss, they will whine, they will scream their heads off at everything that they don't want to do, and you'll have to listen to it and put up with it and try to write with them doing these things. It's not a fun process, but it helps to make the story believable. And it will make your characters more dimensional. Otherwise, you just end up with a bunch of cardboard cutouts. So how do you begin creating a character? The possibilities are endless. There are so many character personalities, traits, flaws, weaknesses, strengths that you can give them. So what types of traits should you give these characters? What type of personality should they have? I suggest that all your characters have a little bit of you thrown in. There should be a little portion of your life, of your story, of your personality in these characters. I would also suggest basing it off of friends and family members. Now, you don't want to base them completely off of them because then it'll just be writing a novel about your life, which is fine if you're writing an autobiography, but you're not. At least I assume not. Next, decide which hardship your character has to overcome. Was your character abandoned as a child? Was your character burned, scarred horrifically, had a tragic accident? Did your character witness their parents' death? Those are the things that are going to make your character more realistic. And if you can base them off of experiences that you've had, the better off your characters will be because you know what it's like to be in their position. I also suggest that you question your characters. Interview them, get to know them. How would they react? Write short stories about them where they're in different situations and how they respond to them. That's really the best way to get to know your character better and know how they're going to react in your real story. The more you know your character, the easier it will be to write them, in theory. This is just scratching the surface of getting to know your character. There are so many other ways that you can do it. And if you develop your characters right, then your characters would develop their own voice. They'll talk to you, they'll tell you what they think about certain things. And when you're plotting ideas for your story, they'll tell you what they think and how they'll react, or even whether or not they'll participate, try and thwart you and argue with you all day. Thanks, Aveline. Next time we'll be talking about backstories.